Right, welcome back to another video, gentlemen. Today's video is quite special, and it's special because this is something I struggled with for quite some time, and this is something that most men struggle with, and that is our relationship with patience and success. You see, most men today, we want instant results, we want microwaved results, we want to get there ASAP. And maybe you could blame this urgent desire to be accomplished at such a young age on social media, perhaps. You know, I mean, you look at Instagram these days and you see some 21-year-old kid moving into an 8-bedroom mansion. He's got a Rolls-Royce Phantom, he's living a mad life, and you think, wow, what am I not doing right? What is he doing that I'm not doing? How has he done that? You know, and you start questioning yourself, and you start thinking, maybe I'm fucked up. Maybe I'm not understanding something. But you got to remember something, fellas. A lot of these young kids, really young kids, 18, 19, 20, even in their early 20s and mid 20s, a lot of these guys that are super wealthy, you know, they have wealthy parents and they're flaunting daddy's money on their accounts, and they're making it seem like, yeah, you know what, I've done that. When in reality, you haven't. And look, I'm not hating. Good for you. Your dad did a good job early on in his life. He created something and he's passed you on some money. Fair play, and you better use that money wisely. Alright, so there's these guys, and then there's other guys that are basically lying. They're not actually driving that car. That's not theirs. It's their friends, or they're renting it or something. And you look at him and you think, fuck, he's driving a Lambo at 21. It's not his. Or, you know, a lot of guys will withdraw money out the bank, put it on the bed, take a picture, and then put the money back in the account. It happens. So you're there stressing out on the other side of the screen thinking, shit, look at this dude, he's doing so well, when in reality he's not. He's selling a dream, he's lying to people, and he's not actually who he says he is. So that's the first thing we got to really take into account. And then you got to remember, gentlemen, it takes years for most people to make a little bit of money, and then to make a lot of money takes decades. Most men, as that book suggests up there, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, who interviewed many of the world's most successful people in the early 19th century, you know, he was saying that most men enter their financial stride in their 40s, and this is very true even of today's figures. How many 21-year-olds do you know that make more than 6 figures? I don't know any that make more than 6 figures at that age. Even in their mid-20s, a lot of guys don't make more than 70k, 80k a year. And so we got to be realistic about the figures here. Now, I'm not saying aim low, aim high. Have a big goals, because I believe in big goals, because they push you. However, don't stress yourself out because you're not driving a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ at the age of 25. Because eventually you will. But you got to create something. You got to be realistic about time, understanding the concept of time. It takes time to build something, because no one's wise at 21, 22. Wisdom comes from mistakes. If you're lucky enough to have a father who runs a successful corporation, you can learn from him. He can pass you over his wisdom, and essentially that's a bit of a cheat code. But if you're looking to build something and create something of your own and be self-made, you got to remember that you're not going to be perfect straight away. You're going to screw up, make a lot of mistakes. You know, one person I look up to is the founder of Gymshark. You know, I think his name is Ben. You know, he was talking about his early stages of creating the company and how he had to step down a little bit because he didn't feel like he was ready enough to run it, even though, you know, it's now a very successful company. But at the time, because he was so young, he felt like he wasn't prepared yet. And that's the case for many men. You're not prepared at that very young age. You're still making mistakes. I remember I was making some stupid mistakes in my early 20s. Thank God I didn't have a lot of money back then. Because if I did, I would have probably fucking spent everything. Right? So it takes time to develop that wisdom, to develop that understanding, to actually master your craft. That's something that people don't really discuss, is really becoming a master of something. It takes a long, long fucking time. It doesn't take 3 months. It's not a 90-day ebook. If you read this ebook within 90 days, you're going to be... No, it doesn't work like that. It's like how you can't accelerate your results in the gym by taking a 30-day course. No, you gotta let time take its course. Gotta eat right, which is really hard to do consistently for years on end. And then, and only then, are you starting to enter a good physique. Or sorry, to attain a good physique, shall I say. So it takes mastery. So I'm not saying be patient, so patient that, you know, you forget about those big goals and you sit back and relax. No, because you can be too patient as well, which is also a problem, and I'll probably make a separate video on that. You can be too relaxed. You don't want to be too relaxed. You want to be urgent in your execution, but patient with your results. Okay, I've stopped stressing. If I'm honest with you, I used to stress myself out in my early 20s, even towards the age of 24, 25. I used to think, fuck man, look at this guy. But I know most of these people are, you know, they're not really who they say they are. And also, I don't care what they've done. Even if they are self-made and they manage to make millions by the age of 25, good for them. I'm not going to hate. If anything, I want to learn. Because you could go from being nobody at the age of 27, 28, and at the age of 32, you're a multi-millionaire. Now, are you telling me that you're going to be angry because it took you 4 years longer than it should have done? No, it happened in the end. You had to have those 4 years to learn. Okay? So stop looking at other people and stressing yourself out. Forget all that. Block out the noise. Tunnel fucking vision on you and your specific craft. That's all I do now. I just focus on me. Where am I today? Am I better today than I was 90 days ago? I am. Okay, cool. What do I need to improve if I want to get to this level? I've stopped looking at Instagram and being like, oh wow, look at that Rolls Royce he's got. Oh man, why am I not him? Why am I not as successful? I don't care. Good for him. Well done. I'll clap for you. I'm not going to hate, because hating does fuck all. But I'm not going to look at him and stress myself out. I'm just focusing on my steps as they come. One step at a time. Okay, gentlemen. Hope this video helps. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. I post videos every week. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, peace.